Welcome back to the SHII-NIVERSE. If you're new here, hi, I'm Shi, and today we're doing a full deep dive into the world of dragons. Wait, real history and yes? Oh, she's here. Everyone, meet Shira. She's a Western dragon, 20 feet of pure don't mess with me energy, obsidian black with this iridescent shimmer that catches the light when she moves. And no, before you ask, she's not sitting on some hoard of gold somewhere. She's not that kind of dragon. She's just mine. My best friend, honestly. All right, girl. Let's go tell some stories. Okay, dragon basics, round one. Depending on where in the world you're looking, a dragon can mean totally different things. Western dragons, big-winged, guarding treasure, usually the villain. Eastern dragons, serpentine, wise, often a good omen. And over in Mesoamerica, you've got feathered serpents like Quetzalcoatl, who's basically a god. Also, fun fact, there's no official word for a group of dragons because, well, they're not real. But the common ones people uses are a flight, a thunder, or a brood. Ashera and I vote for thunder. Feels right. Here's a wild one. In Imperial China, the number of claws on a dragon was actual law. 5 claws, emperor only. 4, nobility. 3, commoners. We're the wrong one, and that was treason. Different countries around Asia end up with different claw counts in their own art, partly just from copying versions that had already been simplified along the way. Color matters too. In Chinese tradition, a blue or green dragon signals spring and new growth, red is luck and celebration, black leans toward vengeance, and yellow was so imperial it was reserved for the emperor's family alone. Meanwhile, in a lot of Western folklore, red just means this one's got a temper and it's about to fight you. And structurally, Chinese dragon mythology has this whole cosmic rank system, like the dragon kings ruling over the 4 seas. Western dragons don't really have that. They're mostly loners. No court, no hierarchy, just a very large, very angry landlord. All right, first stop. Let's go meet the actual Dragon King.
This is where Chinese dragon mythology lives, the sea mostly, because the most famous dragon in Chinese myth isn't just any dragon. He's a king.
Meet Long, or as he's known here, Ao Guang, the Dragon King of the East Sea. He rules from a palace under the waves, commands every creature in the ocean, and controls the weather itself. Deep red skin, fierce temper, but honestly, mostly a fair guy. Mostly. Except for the time a kid named Nezha went swimming in his ocean and accidentally started a war. Ao Guang's own son went to confront him about it, and things escalated fast. Nezha ended up killing him in the fight. So Ao Guang did what any furious sea god father would do. He went straight to Nezha's own father and demanded the ultimate price. Hand Nezha over, or the whole family pays for it.
And Nezha, to protect his parents from the Dragon King's wrath, made the call himself. He gave up his own life so his family wouldn't have to pay for what he did. Yeah, heavy. Dragon mythology doesn't always end soft.
That's Long Wong for you. Beautiful, terrifying, absolutely does not skip leg day.
Next stop, Japan! And this one's got heads! 8 of them!
This is the story of Susanoo, the storm god, banished from heaven, dropped down here on Earth, and about to have a very bad, very drunk day. Not his own drinking, though, you'll see. He runs into an old couple, sobbing. Turns out a monster called Yamata no Orochi shows up every year and eats one of their daughters. They're down to their last one, Kushinada Hime, and it's almost time again. So Susanoo makes an offer. He'll kill the thing if he got to marry her. They agree. He turns her into a comb, tucks her into his hair for safekeeping, and has them build a fence with 8 gates. 1 Demanis vat of strong Saga behind each one. Susanoo goes to work with his sword, but partway through, his blade actually shatters against one of the tails. Turns out there's a legendary sword buried inside the serpent itself, Kusananagi. Susanoo gives the sword to his sister, the sun goddess, as a peace offering, and gets to go home. Oh, also, if Orochi sounds familiar, yeah, that's exactly where Orochimaku's name and Susanoo comes from, the anime Naruto. You're welcome.
Norse mythology next! Starts with a family splitting inheritance!
Meet Fáfnir. He wasn't always a dragon, by the way. That's kind of the whole point of this one. Odin, Loki, and another god accidentally killed a dwarf's son. And to make up for it, they had to pay his father in gold, including a ring stolen from another dwarf, who cursed it on the spot. Anyone who held that gold was doomed. Fáfnir wanted that gold all for himself. So he killed his own father for it, took off with the whole hoard. And the greed physically changed him. Turned him into a massive, scaled, fire-breathing dragon just to guard it. His own brother Regan, still furious about getting cut out of the inheritance, raises a young hero named Sigurd, forges him a sword called Gram, and sends him off with one job: kill Fáfnir, take the gold. How Sigurd actually managed to land the killing blow on something that size, that's genuinely one of the best weakness stories in this whole video. We'll get there.
Jungle next. Save humanity.
Meet Quetzalcoatl, the feathered serpent. Aztec and Tolkien cultures both worshipped him, and depending who you ask, he basically built the current version of humanity. Literally. See, the world had already been destroyed and rebuilt multiple times before this. Different ages, different failed versions of people. After the last flood wiped everyone out, there was nobody left. No humans at all. So Quetzalcoatl did the only thing he could. He went down into Mictlan, the Underworld, to steal back the bones of every person who'd ever lived, so he could rebuild humanity from the pieces. The Lord of the Dead wasn't thrilled about the plan and set him up, tricked him into stumbling into a pit. Quetzalcoatl fell, the bones scattered and cracked on the way down, and for a moment, it looked like the whole thing had failed. Yes, that's culture deep dives done for now. But I've been dropping hints about dragon weaknesses this whole video: Fáfnir's death, the Hydra's fire trick, and it's finally time to actually get into it. So instead of flying to another myth, we're going home. Ashura's home. Let's talk about how you'd actually kill one of these mystical beauties.
This next part's different. This is home base. Ushira's place, not mine. Best view in the world, honestly.
We've spent this whole video talking about how these dragons lived. Time to talk about how they died. And who better to help explain than an actual one? Quick one. In Philippine mythology, there's a moon-eating sea dragon called Bakunawa. The old defense against her was just noise. Drums, banging pots, anything to startle her into letting the moon go. Turns out, something built to hear danger coming from miles away really doesn't love being surprised up close either. Right here. Right here. No armor at all. Every dragon has one soft spot, no matter how big they get.
Okay, real talk. It got cold out here. Should have brought a jacket.
That's the world of dragons. At least, the version of it I love telling. Real myths, real history, and yeah, my very real best friend. Thank you for sticking around for this one. Genuinely, it means a lot that you made it all the way to the end. If you want more of this, subscribing actually helps a ton, and I'd love to hear which dragon from tonight was favorite down in the comments. See you in the next one.